What is up, everybody? My name is Danny. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to the Sneaker Circle. And in today's review, we got a nice little pickup. So I managed to get these off of Sneakers. I didn't get them for me. I managed to get them for a buddy of mine that was hunting. I wasn't even gonna try for these realistically because I knew they wouldn't have gone too much over, retail. So in the future, if I ever had some additional funds to buy these, I knew I could have. And my guess was right. These are currently, I think, $20 over retail. And retail wasn't even that bad. Retail was $120. So paying $140 for these or the other colorway isn't the biggest deal, Let me get these out. So in front of us today, we do have the Sacai Blazer Lows in the orange Magma colorway. Here is that box tag for those that need it. These are a size 13 because, like I said, these aren't for me, they're for a buddy of mine. He asked, so I entered and I won. He didn't, which played out just fine. And just like the Blazer Highline for Sacai, they're crazy. They have so many details. For $120, you can't go wrong. So let's just get straight into this review. It's probably because of the size, but the proportions seem like crazy. I feel like if I would have gotten these like in a 10, which is like right here, everything would be a little more compact, a little more visually pleasing. But like the more I look at these, the crazier they get. So let's get straight into, I guess, that sole, that waffle sole detail. If you've seen highs, if you own highs, it's the same thing, just top chopped off, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But $120, these aren't bad. The leather isn't bad. It's not like your average GR leather. It's nice, it's soft, it's durable too. This feels like it'll last you for a little bit. So looking at that sole, we do have like stacked soles. So you kind of see right here on the back, you have I think like 4 or 5 different waffle soles stacked on top of each other. It doesn't give as much bulk as I thought it would when I saw like the first images or thinking of the highs. They're pretty like compact in there. Here's that back view of the stacks. It's pretty crazy, but it's the Sacai aesthetic. If you go for any of the models that they go for, they're always stacked. They're always more than one shoe. They're like interlaced, it's always more than one shoe just stacked all together. Looking at those swooshes right there, you do get a quick peek at that leather. Now let me show you this toe box real quick, how it just has a nice soft bend to it. That's gonna be a really nice like detail to have. These are gonna feel phenomenal on foot. You do get these double like tongues right here, so that's kind of cool. You get the vintage tag and then a Nike Sacai tag right here. They're not like pure white, so if you can tell right here, this is the regular white of the leather on the sole, and this is kind of like an off-white that matches more of the foam right here. It's really nice. It's definitely more noticeable in person than anything, but they're crazy. I'll try to color match it as good as possible. Here is that orange and yellow swoosh on the interior. Super crazy. These are crazy. I do like how you get doubles of almost everything on this sneaker. So right here you do have a double stack of white leather and then the orange leather right on top. Right in the middle you do get Nike Sacai, which it's pretty beautiful right there. Nike Sacai. Just love I guess the text they use for the Sacai and the Nike Sacais. I've just been a fan of it. On the laces, you do get a double decker of just orange, regular cotton laces, and then you get this almost like waxed white lace. That's, these are crazy. And then like, you look at the laces over here, you're gonna have to tie these twice, which every time I think of that, I always think of Off-White Dunks for some reason, because it has those 2 sets of laces. And every time I wear mine, I end up just tying them all together. It looks weird, but it's the way I like it. Now, these did retail, like I said, at $120. Resell isn't too bad, $140 if you're in the market for these, or if you like sneakers like this. I do enjoy that it's basically the high tops with just lopped off. And the foam in here, I gotta tell you guys now, it's gonna age. This is gonna age like nobody's business. But that's probably gonna look dope as hell. I gotta admit, it's not gonna look nasty as like, I'm thinking of Off-White Prestos, the all white pair, how those when they age, they get like really, because it's the majority of the shoe. This and this might age a little bit. This waffle tends to be able to get dirty really quick. I even have a little bit of like glue right here on this one. So I could just imagine this just getting like darker in tone, but I feel like that white leather is gonna remain white, and it's like a really nice leather. So if you crease it, it's gonna like respond really nice. I'm just telling you, like, this is a cool sneaker to have in your collection. If you're taking a bunch of L's everywhere, you should be able to pick these off of people for pretty much retail. People that like bought them and regret buying them, never bought them to like intend to wear. I gotta admit, part of me is like, I didn't go for these personally because I can definitely see myself in the future potentially getting a used pair, or like a lightly used pair for like a really good price, probably under retail in the future. So I'm like, let me just save my money for other releases, because June is packed with releases. I'm trying to get videos out until like the end of the month, but let's see how many I can actually get out, because I've been on like a purchasing spree. It might leech on to like the beginning of July. That being said, I didn't want to take too long on this video because these just, there's not much you can say about them if it's not just covering those details. The details on these are crazy, but I understand if it's just too much for someone. These on feet are always gonna look better than just holding them in my hands right now. Even going like this, it's just like, it's just awkward looking in my hand, but I think it's because of the size more than anything. The Blazer's a classic model. You'll never go wrong with a pair of Blazers. That waffle sole and those tennis ready soles, it's just perfect. You got grip for days. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. I really hope this video actually helps someone out in making a purchasing decision. For right now, I'm telling you, right now you could probably get them off retail for someone. You could probably get them off the apps for like $20, $30 more. Whatever the case may be, these are dope. Add these to your collection. I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode. Peace. Or be like me. Be like me. And in the future, if you ever see a pair that's a little under retail, or basically like hugging retail, and maybe it's a little loved, maybe it's a little used, just pick those up. It's gonna be cool. These are that shoe that look better the more you wear, right? See you guys in the next one. Peace.